And also, just I was gonna say something now, I can't remember. Right. Anyways, we'll discuss the homework. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay. 13.1, first decade D and E. If I'm right, D and E. Okay. Let me get the questions for the whiteboard. I hope all of you can see the whiteboard. If there's any problem, please let me know. Excuse me. Okay. So let's first discuss question number D. So we have two equations and we have to solve this pair of simultaneous equations. So I will label this as equation number 1 and this as equation number 2. All right. So if you look at these two equations, 2 over 3, 2 over 7p minus 1 over 3q equals 5. 1 over 2p minus 1, 2 over 3q equals 12. What we do is, first of all, we remove the denominator. First equation එක ගත්තොත් ඒ කියන්නේ this one, right? This one. What are our denominators, ළමයි? What are our denominators? In the first equation, what are the denominators of the fractions? Yes, 7 and 3. Others also, please do answer. You can either unmute or use the chat box. 7 is one denominator, 3 is another denominator. So what is the LCM of 7 and 3? Please comment multiple of 7 and 3. What is it? Yes? Correct. Others? I got one answer. Others? Come on, fast, Lamai. What is this? I'm going to assume you guys didn't do the homework. All right. Yes, if you take 7 and 3, the least common multiple is 21. So first equation, I'm going to multiply by 21, right? So first equation again, we have 2 over 7p minus 1 over 3q equals 5. And now this entire equation, I'm going to multiply by 21. So this term first I'm going to multiply by 21. මෙයාවත් 21 වලින් multiply කරනවා. මෙයාවත් 21 වලින් multiply කරනවා. Alright. So 2 over 7p I multiply by 21. 1 over 3q I multiply by 21. And 5 I multiply by 21. Now see here. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. So ඒක කැපිලා යනවා. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. මෙයාවත් කැපිලා යනවා. Okay. So what do we have remaining? 3 times 2 is 6. So 6p minus 7 times 1 is 7. So 7q equals 5 times 21 is 105. Actually, mere simultaneous equations, rather than making the denominator equal, what we are using is, we are going to remove the denominator. Denominator sidriya kamaru simultaneous karan. That's why. So what we are going to do is, we are going to consider the denominators and denominators the LCM again. We multiply the entire equation by the LCM. But again multiply karapina, now we were able to get rid of the fractions. So now here we don't have fractions, which makes it so much easier. Right? Fractions, they are annoying. Yeah, did I answer your question, Saqib? All right. So we're going to do the same to equation number 2, right? So equation number 2 gatto tehema, we have 1 over 2p minus, here we have a mixed number. right? Can you convert this to an improper fraction and tell me what you get? 1, 2 over 3 කියන එක කෙනාව improper fraction එකක් විදිහට මොකක්ද? All right, okay. Correct. We get 5 over 3. Why? 3 times 1 may then multiply karna. 3 times 1 is 3. यार 2 add कराम 3, 4, 5. So we get 5 over 3 cube. Equals, thus this side we have 12. So, all right. So, the denominators are 2 and 3. What is the LCM of the denominators? Okay, others? Yes. So 2 and 3 gathama, we clearly know that the denominator, very good, now. Very good. I'm getting a lot of answers. The denominator is 6. So I'm going to multiply all the fractions by 6. Meavat multiply kara, meavat multiply kara, and meavat multiply kara. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6. Somebody has requested to record this. You don't have to separately record because we record from Hope Education. So if you want the recording, you can request from the office. Okay. I don't know who requested, but you can separately ask for it. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So then 3 times 1 is 3. So we have 3p. Minus 2 times 5 is 10. We have 10 cube. Minus 12 times 6, we get 72. And මෙයාම මම equation number 3 ගන්නවා. මෙයාම මම equation number 4 ගන්නවා. Up to this point, is it clear to all of you? Give me a thumbs up, please. Others? Okay, good. Great. Then we have two good-looking simultaneous equations. There are no fractions or anything like that. Then now in the simultaneous equations, we need a common element. මෙයාගේ තියෙන 6p, මෙයාගේ තියෙන 3p, they are not common. Not the same element. No. මෙයාගේ 7q, මෙයාගේ 10q. That is also not common. Not the same. මට equal කරන්න හොඳම විදිය තමයි හොඳට බලන්න. Fourth equation එක I multiply by 2. Okay, so fourth equation is 3p minus 10q equals 72. මම have 2 ගේ multiply කරනවා. So 2 times 3p is 6p minus 2 times 10q is 20q equals 2 times 72 is 144. Now this is my equation number 5. Then බලන්න ළමයි equation number 3 එකයි equation number 5 එකයි. Now are there any common elements? Are there? Yes. Precisely, yes, we do. 6p, oh, no, sorry. 6p is common. Yes, good. Now, then what we are going to check is, අපේ common element එක ඉස්සරහා තියෙන sign එක මොකක්ද? මෙයාගේ, if you take this 6p, යාගේ ඉස්සරහා තියෙන plus. If you take this 6p also, යාගේ ඉස්සරහා තියෙන plus. If the common element has the same sign, මෙයාගේ plus නම් අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? මේ equation එකයි subtract කරනවා. හැබැයි common element එක ඉස්සරහා different signs තිබ්බොත් මෙයා plus මෙයා minus තිබ්බොත් අපි equations දෙක add කරනවා. But here now same sign, so we subtract the equations. Let me please give me 1 minute. Okay. So, we subtract, right? So, equation 5 minus equation 3. Equation 5 එකේ මේ පැත්ත තියෙනවා 6p minus 20q minus මෙතන තියෙනවා 6p minus 7q equals
144.
yes. Lamai, I actually have a favor to ask. I have a favor to ask. I'm constantly sneezing and I can't seem to stop it. So, would you excuse me for like 3 minutes until I take some tablets? Etakang I will give you a question to do, right? So please do me this favor. I'm very sorry for this. Unfortunately, it's not in my control. Penis තියෙන කට්ටිය දන්නවා ඒක. So I can't even talk. ඒක මම හැමලෙම මේ unmute sorry. Mute කර unmute කර and camera on off කරන්නේ මේ because I'm always sneezing and I need to wipe my nose and all that. So let me quickly take some tablets and get back. එතකන් how about you do 13.1 first take a F figure, which is this question. I don't think this was given as homework, so please do this and I will quickly be back. Is that okay with all of you? Give me a thumbs up. Is that clear, Lamai? All right, thank you very much. Just 3-4 minutes is enough. එතකම මේ question එක have over කරන්න. So when I'm back, all of you need to have the answer, okay? All right, quickly. Lama, did you all finish? Give me a thumbs up if you're finished. Okay. Others? Sakib, Navodya, Sadhuni. Okay, how long do you need? 2 more minutes? 2 more minutes, huh? Okay, make it fast. All right, Lavan. I think that should be manageable. So, after good time waste karna to we'll get on with the lesson. So, we were doing D, ne? Okay, right. So, where were we? Right here, ne? It's got 5 minus 3, ne? So, okay. If you're finished F, good. Aap F would discuss karamo. Aap then D ek discuss karake we'll go to that. So 5 minus 3, me pete 144 minus here 105. So 6p minus 20q minus times plus is minus. So minus 6p minus times minus is plus. So plus 7q. We get 4 minus 5 so 14 minus 5 means 9. Then 14 away 13 minus 10 is 3. So we get 39. Right? Plus 6p minus 6p cancel. Then minus 20q plus 7q would be minus 13q equals 39. Then I divide both sides by minus 13. Bedira cancel vera. So we have q equals 39 divided by 13 is 3. Plus divided by minus, our answer is minus. So we get q equals minus 3. Is that clear, Laman? Give me a thumbs up, please. Quickly give me a thumbs up. All right, others? Okay. Then abhi P hua karne pe. So how do you find P? You can choose whatever the equation you want. I'm gonna choose the equation number 3. I'm Q ki value substitute kala. I'm gonna get P, right? 6P minus 7Q equals 105. All right. So 6P minus 7, that Q can minus 3. So instead of Q, I write minus 3 equals 105. The 6p minus times minus is plus. 7 times 3 is 21 equals 105. That 6p equals 105. This 21, when I bring it to other side, it becomes minus. So 6p equals 5 minus 1 is 4. 10 minus 2 is 8. 84. Then I divide both sides by 6. So p equals 84 divided by 6. That would be 14. Is this clear to you? Did all of you get this answer? අවදලම මේ answer කොගලන්ට? And did you understand? Those are the main questions I have. Okay, අපි අනිත් එකක් discuss කළා. මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට time දෙන්නම් to do recorrections if you have any. So E, right? Okay, so we have all right, great. One second. Thank you. Okay. So අපි E එක discuss කරමු. මේ equations දෙක මම වෙන තැනක ලියන්න because this we have space here, no? Let's do it here. All right. So E. We have m over 4 plus 5n over 3 equals 36, right? And we have 3m over 8 minus 5n over 12 equals minus 2. I will say that this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Okay. Then as usual කරන්න ඕන ටික දන්නවනේ නේද? So if you take equation number 1, our denominators are 4 and 3. What is the LCM of 4 and 3? Correct, others? Correct. LCM of 4 and 3 is 12. In our equation number 1, I multiply by 12. Okay, great. So it's going to m over 4. I have to multiply by 12. Then plus 5n over 3. I have to multiply by 12. Equals 36. I have to multiply by 12. Okay. 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 3 times 1, 4. 3 times... 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 4, 12. So we get m times 3, which is 3m, plus 5n multiplied by 4, which is 20n, equals 12 times 6 is 72. So we have 7 remaining. 12 times 3 is 36. 36 plus 7, clear? 43. So we get this equation. Is this clear, Lamai? This is, I will label this as my equation number 3. Then if you look at equation number 2, our denominators are 8 and 12. What is the common denominator between 8 and 12? The common denominator as in the LCM, huh? Least common multiple. What is it? Yes, others? It's 24. LCM is 20. No, it's 96 the way LCM is 24. And also I got some other answers, but 24 I will have matter. Not 12. It's actually 24. So second equation I will multiply by 24. Okay, so method 3m over 8. So 3m over 8 multiplied by 24 minus 5n over 12 multiplied by 24 equals minus 2 multiplied by 24. So 8 times 1, 8, 8 times 3, 24, 12 times 1, 12, 12 times 2, 24. So 3 times 3, 9, so we get 9m. Minus 5 times 2, 10, we get 10n. equals minus 2 times 24 is minus 48. This is my equation number 4. Then equation number 3 4 do we have any common elements here? Are there any common elements? Let me quickly check. What do you think? Do we have any common elements? Huh? No, we don't. So what do we do? Mom මොකද කරන්නේ? Equation number 4 එක මම 2 වලින් multiply කර. Let's see. So 2 multiplied by 9m is 18m. 2 multiplied by 10n is 20n. Equals 2 multiplied by 48 is 96. But there's a minus also. This is my equation number 5. So I have to consider equation number 3 and equation number 5. Now, do we have a common element, Lamai, between equation number 3 and 5? Do we? Do we have a common element between equation number 3 and 5? Yes, 20n. Look at the signs. Are they the same sign or different signs? Same sign or different signs? Yeah, we have different signs, no? Method 20n gatthoth ehema correct. We have plus. If you take this 20n, we have minus, right? Different signs තියදී අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? Equations දෙක අපි add කරනවා. So equation number 3 and 5 I'm going to add. අද නම් හරිම terrible day එකක්. Does any of you suffer from penis? I don't know what penis is called in English actually. But ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවද ඒක? මම මෙතන ඉන්න එකෙන්ට දන්නවා තියෙනවා කියලා. Do you all have it? Or is it not that common? Tenth karat. Exactly. I know Sahiru has, but oh, right. So I'm not the only one, right? Do you get like random attacks of sneezers and runny nose and all of that? Because I do. So once the weirdest thing happened, Ogalanta Kali Batchage. Brackets mama dambi book the them with the signs they can't have add color with the minus 96, that's why. So anyways, Ogalange batch to Kalim batch science class, I think Saturday morning or something. I started the class. Throughout the class, I was sneezing. And class I got hiccups. So sneezing, runny nose, and all of that, and hiccups. And lamai mana messages dano, miss drink some water, miss do this, miss do that. So chat box so I asked them to give me some time, and then I quickly fixed my hiccups. Unfortunately, I was not able to fix my sneezes. They got out of control. The hiccups so yeah, this is not the first time this has happened during the class, but today it's a little worse actually. I have like difficulty in breathing. That's why may Marnia Hatidana wage kata karane එක හින්දා. But as I mean, I hope that it's not too what do you call it? Too bothersome for y'all. It will not come then because I can't help it. Okay, so for 432 minus times, so plus times minus is anyways minus. So 432 you anyways have to subtract. From 432 you have to subtract 96. So you get 336. Then we divide both sides by 21. Cut. මෙතන කොහොමද cut වෙන්නේ? Both can be divided by 3. Right? So 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. The 112 you had to divide by 7. Is 112 divisible by 7, Lame? What do you think? It is actually. Nikam balla ugala guess karanne pa divide with naha kiyala. Do the math. 7 times 1 is 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 remaining. 42 can is 7 times 6. So M is 16. Is this clear to all of you? Is this clear to all of you? Okay, great. So for the newcomers, since it's your first day today, you know that today is a free class. So you stay for the class today. I'm sorry, I missed that. But anyways, what I was going to tell you all was that you stay for the class today, and then if you decide that you are going to continue, you can talk to Miss Divya. I think she's the one who has been coordinating with you and talking to you. එයා තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන් කතා කරේ. So continue කරනවා නම් ඔයගොල්ලන් එයාට message එකක් දාන්න. Or she might even follow up. සමහරට එයා follow up කරන්නත් බෑ. නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලන් continue කරනවා නම් message එකක් දාන්න. Then you will be added to the groups, and if you request, she will share previous class recordings also. Okay, just letting you know. Okay. Then අපි equation එකට substitute කරන්න ඕනේ. I'm going to use equation 3, right? So substituting in equation 3. Equation 3 के थे लम्बे 3m plus 20n equals 432. 3m plus 20n equals 432. All right. So now m I already found, which is 16. 3 times 16 plus 20n equals 432. 3 times 16 is 48. Plus 28 equals 432. 20n equals 432. May 48 on a pathologram, it becomes minus, right? So 20n equals 42 minus 4 is 38. 384 we get, right? So then we divide both sides by 20. Okay, so we get n equals 2 वाले divide करहाम we get 192. Then we get 19.2. Is this clear to all of you? If you all have any questions, you can ask. බොරුවට තේරුණා කියන්න එපා. එතකොට මම අහන එකේ තේරුමක් නැහැ. There's no point in me asking if you're just lying, right? So if you don't understand, you can be honest and tell me, because I would explain again. Is this clear, Lamai? All right. Can you all do correct the mistakes of D and E real fast? I'll give you like 2 minutes. Quickly do any recorrections, make it fast. Antalamai. Recorrections done. Let's move on to F, which is the question that I gave you just now to do. Let me get the question to the whiteboard. I think it shouldn't be that difficult, no? All right. So, okay. I'll label this as my equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 2 now because we don't have any fractions, but equation 1 is the problem. In order to remove fractions or the fraction format, up denominators check. Here we have 3, here we have 2. What's the LCM, Lamai? Yes, LCM is 6. So equation number 1, I'm going to multiply by 6. So 6 times 2x over 3 plus 6 times 3y over 2 equals 6 times minus 1. Okay. So 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 2 times 1, 2 times 3. Then 2 times 2x is 4x plus 3 times 3y is 9y equals 6 times minus 1 is minus 6. I'll label this as my equation 3. Then mama 2 3 තමයි consider කරන්න ඕනේ because 3 නේ මම first equation එක I modified as 3. Now we'll check if we have common elements, and in fact we do because see 4x, they are common. And do they have the same sign or different signs?
Same.
Same sign, right? Correct. So yes. And I'm subtract run. So from equation number 2, I'm gonna subtract equation number 3. Equation number 2 is 4x minus 5y. Minus 4x plus 9y equals here 22 minus 16. So 4x minus 5y plus times minus times plus is minus 4x. Minus times plus is again minus 9y equals 22 minus 6, which is 16, right? So 4x, 4 plus 4x and minus 4x cancel. Now we have minus 5y and minus 9y, right? So minus 5y minus 9y, what do we get? Minus 14y equals 16. Then both sides I divide by 14, minus 14 actually. So capital Y equals, let's see, 2 times 7, 2 times 8. We get minus 8 over 7. Up to that point, is it clear? Did you all get this? Is it clear? Because unlike the previous answers, now we're getting a fraction for an answer. Okay, so that's a little different. Then on the x we can use one of these equations. I'll use equation number 3. So, substituting in equation 3. Equation 3 එක අපි තියන්නේ 4x plus 9y equals minus 6. So 4x plus 9 times y is minus 8 over 7 equals minus 6. What do you mean? Oh, good point. Very good point, Metta. Yes. මන්දනේ කනිත් අයට ස්පොට් වුණාද කියලා. There's been a little mistake here. මෙතන බලන්න. So I'll erase this part for a second. For a second නෙවෙයි, I'll erase this part. So equation number 2 එකේ තියෙන්නේ 22. So subtract කරනවා. Equation number 3 එකේ තියෙන්නේ -6. See, -6. Good one. Good observation. Sorry for that little error. So 22 minus times minus, we get actually plus 6. So we have minus 14y. 22 plus 6 is 28. So divide both. Now it becomes much easier, no? Minus 14. So minus 14 cancel. Well, y equals 28 divided by 14, which is minus 2. Anita, take a notice on that. Now is it clear? You may have gotten this answer already, no? Lama, give me a thumbs up if it's clear. All right. Now then it's much more easier. Equation number 3 can 4x plus 9y equals minus 6. So 4x plus 9, now y can minus 2 equals minus 6. So 4x plus times minus is 4x plus times minus is minus. 9 times 2 is 18 equals minus 16. So 4x may පැත්තේ තියලා I'm going to move minus 18 to the other side. It becomes plus 18. So 4x equals minus 6 plus 18 is plus 12. So divide both sides by 4. We get x equals 3. Is this also clear? Give me a thumbs up again. Before we discuss the next homework question, did we start quadratic equations, Lamai? $18 මෙන්න මෙතන. Here 9 times 2 is, because now y අපි ගත්තනේ minus 2 කියලා, so instead of y I put minus 2. 9 times 2 is 18. Here plus, here minus. Plus times minus is minus. Okay, 2 minutes for recorrections. Make it fast. All right, ළමයි. So, before we discuss the second question, as I asked, quadratic equations පොඩ්ඩක් කතා අපි කරේ නැද්ද? Last day. Metna, Sahiru, Lisaja, did we do anything in the quadratic equations? Did we start? Not yet. Okay, not at all. All right. Second question එක කොහොමම තියන්න අපි ඊළඟ මේ homework round එකේ කතා කරමු. All right. So let's go to quadratic equations. Put a topic quadratic equations. To the topic quadratic equations. I'm really sorry for today. Huh? I'm really sorry for keeping my camera and mic off constantly. Huh? But please do excuse. Today is one of those bad days. But එහෙමයි කියලා අපිට අපේ වැඩ මිස් කරගන්න බැහැනේ. So that's why අපි කොහොම හරි we have to proceed. Especially these days when exams are quite nearby. I mean, even though we have a few months left, ඔගලන් නොහිතුවට ටක් ගාලා ඔය කාලේ යනවා. Now it's already mid-June. Right? It's already mid-June and you have exams in December. Right? So තව චුට්ට කාලයක් ඇත්තටම තියෙන්නේ ගොඩක් කල් වගේ හිතුණාට. So that's why we can't afford to really cancel or postpone classes at this time. Oh, really? So Lisa ji කියනකම් මම දන්නේ නැහැ මේක. So ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහුවම හරියට උත්තරයක් දෙන්න ඕනේ ළමයි. So thank you for letting me know that. We have apparently written the topic and we have written about the three methods and we have written number 1 killer factoring. Is that true, Mitna? And Sahiru, I don't know if you were there until the end of the class. But for others' context, Anita dinna hinda mangai kiyannan eka, but we have apparently written that part. Quadratic equations solve karanna, we have three methods, right? Method number 1 is a method called factoring. That is what we are going to learn first. Method number 2 is a method called completing the square. Completing the square. And method 3 is a method called using the quadratic formula. Using the quadratic formula. All right, so we learn the first method because that is of course important. හැබැයි ගොඩක්ම use කරන්නේ method 2 එකයි method 3 එකයි. And one way or another, we have to finish all these three methods today itself. Okay? So you have to put, so medical ලියලා, since there are newcomers also, medical ලියලා put the subtopic. Method 1 by factoring. So we are going to now discuss method 1. Have to make it clear, ළමයි? Quadratic equation solve karna, there are three methods. Number 1 is called a method called factoring. Number 2 is a method called completing the square. Number 3 is a method called using the quadratic formula. Make happy ගොඩක්ම use කරන්නේ method 2 and 3. But of course you have to know how to use method 1. සමට එක අහන්න පුළුවන්. So we learn each and every method. So put the subtopic method 1 and by factoring area. Okay, quickly. Okay. So Lamai, do you all know this method already? I have a question. මේ method එක already දන්නවද? Am I getting stuck Lamai? One second. My Wi-Fi says there is enough signal. Now okay, ne? If that happens again, let me know. It's raining outside. Okay. So do you all know this method already? In grade 10, do you remember we learned how to solve quadratic equations? මතකයිද නැද්ද? Give me a thumbs up. So if you get so my example එකකුත් කියන්න මතක් වෙන්න. Example 1. මේ textbook එකේ තියෙන example එකම තමයි. මේ වගේ එකක් solve කරන්න කිව්වොත් do you all know how to do this? Okay, Sandesh remembers. What about others? Meta remembers. Okay. Alright. Let's okay. අපි මතක් කරගමු එහෙනම්. Now this is a quadratic expression, right? We have x squared minus 5x plus 6. Then මෙයාව අපි දන්නවනේ factorize කරන්න already, right? In grade 10 we learned this already. මෙතන තියෙන 1 multiplied by 1x squared multiplied by plus 6 is plus 6x squared. So we have to see how plus 6x squared is made. So එතකොට අපිට එනවා x squared minus 2x minus 3x plus 6 equals 0. So x is common here. So I take x out, I get x minus 2. Here minus 3 is common. I take it out, I have x minus 2. So we get x minus 2 x minus 3 equals 0. Up to this point, is it clear, Lamai? Again from grade 10. Up to this point, is it clear? Right. Anita, මොකද? Lisaja, Navodya, Sahiru, Sandesh, Akesh, Hiruni. මතකයිද? Yes or no? Okay, I'm assuming you understand. Right, okay. I'm assuming you remember. Others also. Okay, all right. Then සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ වගේ එකක් ගත්තාම ළමයි when two things multiply. 4 minus 1. No, 4 minus 1 gonna back because 4 minus 1 you can get this, but multiply කරාම 6 and 9, so it gonna back. So usually when two things are multiplied, right? Let's say 1 multiplied by 3, we get 3. 4 multiplied by 12, we get 48. Sorry, 3. When two things with a value, if both of them have a value, when you multiply, you get a proper answer. But then again, it can 0. Now, for an example, let's say 9 multiplied by 0. What is the answer? 9 multiplied by 0. What is the answer? 0. Then 0 multiplied by 13. What is the answer? 0 multiplied by 13. What is the answer? Quickly share. 0 multiplied by 13. 0. Any number, මොක numbers දෙකක් හරි මොන හරි දෙන්නෙක් multiply වෙද්දී දෙන්නගේ එක්කෙනෙක් හරි 0 නම් answer එක 0. Now here two things are being multiplied, right? So මේ bracket x minus 2 කියන bracket එක එක්කෙනෙක්. Then x minus 3 කියන bracket එක තව එක්කෙනෙක්. So then මෙතන මුකුත් නැහැ කියන්නේ there's a multiplication now. So these two are being multiplied and the answer is 0. That means එක්කෝ මෙයා 0 වෙන්න ඕනේ නැත්නම් මෙයා 0 වෙන්න ඕනේ. Either this has to be 0 or this has to be 0. Is that clear to you, ළමයි? I'm just taking it step by step because I don't want to rush. ඒකයි මම හැම step එකේම අහන්නේ තේරුණාද කියලා. මේ දෙන්නගේ එක්කෙනෙක් 0 වෙන්න ඕනේ. Is that clear? Thumbs up. If it's not clear, you can ask. All right. එතකොට දැන් අපි දන්නේ නැහැනේ කවුද කියලා. So මම ලියනවා එක්ක මෙයා 0 වෙන්න පුළුවන්. X minus 2 can be equal to 0. Or එහෙම නැත්නම් මෙයා 0 වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ කවුද 0 කියලා. මෙයා වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Or x minus 3 can be 0. මේ දෙන එක්කෙනෙක් අනිවාර්යෙන් 0. දැන් මෙතන x minus 2 0 කියන්නේ x minus 2 මේ පැත්තට ගෙනිච්චාම it becomes plus 2. Or here x minus 3 අනිත් පැත්තට ගෙනිච්චාම becomes plus 3. So here that means the value of x can be either 2 or 3. Is that clear? I need thumbs up from every one of you if you understood. තේරුණා නම් give me a thumbs up. Okay, Hiruni understood. Metna understood. Sandesh also okay. Others, Akesh okay. Lisajo okay. Navodya okay. Sakib? You didn't understand? Okay. Which part, up to which point do you want me to explain? From which point onwards? Up to this point, did you understand? මේ step එක තේරුණාද? Yes or no? Yes. Now I told you if the answer is 0, it can either this bracket has to be 0 or this bracket has to be 0. But we don't know which one is 0. Okay, මම ලියනවා හරි එක්ක x minus 2 is 0 or x minus 3 is 0. But I don't know which one is 0. Is that clear? Sakib, is that clear up to that point? Okay. මට ෂුවර් නැති හින්දා උඩ මම මෙයා 0 වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් or මෙයා 0 වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් කියලා equations දෙකක් ලියනවා. Now these are like mini equations. The mini equations මම වෙන වෙනම this solve කරනවා. Here x minus 2 equals 0 means minus 2 අනිත් පැත්ත ගියම becomes plus 2. X minus 3 equals 0 means when I take a minus 3 to the other side, it becomes plus 3 like that. Okay. So this is how you solve a quadratic equation using the method of factoring. Ek clear the. If any of you have any questions, you can ask, right? අපි දැන් තව example එකක් බලමු. Okay. මම ලියන්න time දෙන්නම් මේකත් discuss කරලා පස්සේ. අපි textbook එකේ තියෙන example එක බලමුද? 2x squared plus 3x minus 9 equals 0. And this is a quadratic expression which I have to simplify. 2x squared multiplied by minus 9. 2x squared multiplied by 9 is 18x squared. Here plus, here minus. Plus times minus means minus. දැන් මෙයාව හැදෙන එක එක විදිහම බලන්න ඕනේ, right? So 18x multiplied by 1x. Then 9x multiplied by 2x. Then 6x multiplied by 3x. 18x squared එනවා. ඒකත් දැන් මෙතන answer එක minus නේ. Answer minus means different signs are multiplied. Echo plus 18x multiplied by minus 1x or minus 18x multiplied by plus 1x. Now these are things you already know. Huh? Plus 9x multiplied by minus 2x or minus 9x multiplied by plus 2x. Plus 6x multiplied by minus 3x or minus 6x multiplied by plus 3x. තව එකකව තියෙන්න පුළුවන් but ඊළඟට අපි මොකද බලන්නේ මේගොල්ලන්ව ඇඩ් කරනවා. multiplication එකත් ඇඩ් කරනවා. ඇඩ් කරාම අපිට මැද එක්කෙනා වෙනවද කියලා බලන්න. plus 18x minus 1x කියන්නේ plus 17x එයාව හරියන්නේ නැහැ. minus 18x plus 1x කියන්නේ minus 17x එයාව හරියන්නේ නැහැ. plus 9x minus 2x is plus 7x එයාව හරියන්නේ නැහැ. minus 9x plus 2x කියන්නේ minus 7x එයාව හරියන්නේ නැහැ. Plus 6x minus 3x means plus 3x. Minus 6x plus 3x means minus 3x. Now, ban up a middle term make a plus 3x. That means, okay. All right, I'll explain again. But meanwhile, others, did you all understand this method? No? Okay. So, for some of you, it may be confusing. Now, සාමාන්‍යයෙන් when you have a quadratic expression or simplify කරන්නේ කොහොමද ඒක? You take the first term and you multiply that by the last term. Plus 2x squared multiplied by minus 9x අපිට එනවා minus 18x squared. Right, we get minus 18x squared. ඊළඟට අපි බලනවා මොන මොන කට්ටිය multiply වුණාම අපිට minus 18x squared හැදෙනවා. So we know plus 18x multiplied by minus 1x we get minus 18x squared. Minus 18x multiplied by plus 1x also we get minus 18 squared. ඒ වගේ අපි එක එක කට්ටිය බලනවා multiply කර කර අපිට කොහොමද minus 18x squared එන්නේ කියලා. Up to that point is it clear, Nisaki? Which part? Which part is not clear? What I would suggest is, if you're continuing the class, you can ask Miss Divya to share the recording. May minus 18x squared. Minus 18x squared आवे मेआवे multiply करहा. सामने हमें तमाई quadratic expression का simplify करा. So this is actually from grade 10. I think आपकी grade 10 my grade 10 class से के भी इवर करा पी दें. So I think you can request that recording from the office. So exactly. So ඒකට මෙහෙම නිකන් චුට්ට කියා දීලා හරියට you have to learn from the beginning. කියන්නේ first තැන ඉඳන්ම මේක පොඩ්ඩක් go through කරන්න ඕන. So shall we do that? So you can talk to Miss Divya and you can request the recording. Okay? All right. So then she will share the recording. All the classes are for others also, especially for the newcomers, since you all don't know. All the classes are being recorded. In case you're absent, you can always get the recording from the office. Somehow without recordings should have upload කරන්න පරක් වෙන issues වගේ එනවා, but still recordings will be shared, right? But also one more thing, if you're getting absent, you have to inform. Absent වෙනවා කියන එක inform කරලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ කලින්. You can't just decide not to come and then not come. එහෙම නෙවෙයි, you have to be more responsible. If you're getting absent, you have to inform. Okay? Okay. So anyways, දැන් අපිට මේක සාකිබ් එහෙම වුණොත් office එකෙන් ඉල්ල ගන්න. She will send you that recording. So we get 2x squared. මෙතන තියෙන්නේ plus 6x and minus 3x. Plus 6x minus 3x minus 9 equals 0. Then මේ දෙන ගත්තාම 2 is common, x is common. So 2x squared again, when I take 2 and x out, I have 1x remaining. From 6x, when I take 2x out, I have 3 remaining. මේ දෙන ගත්තාම minus 3 is common. මෙයාගේ minus 3 ගත්තාම x is remaining. මෙයාගේ minus 3 ගත්තාම plus 3 is remaining. So we get the equations x plus 3, 2x minus 3 equals 0. Now two brackets are being multiplied කියලා කියන්නේ දෙන්නගෙන් එක්කෙනෙක් 0. අර කලින් එක වගේම තමයි. Either x plus 3 is 0 or 2x minus 3 is 0. දෙන්නගෙන් එක්කෙනෙක් 0. Now we have two mini equations that we have to simplify. මෙයා ගත්තොත් x equals plus 3. When I bring it to other side, it becomes minus 3. Or here 2x, this minus 3, when I bring it to other side, it becomes plus 3, right? Then you divide both sides by 2, so we get 3 divided by 2, which means 1.5. So x equals minus 3 or x equals 1.5. Is that clear to all of you, Lamai? Give me a thumbs up, please. Others? Okay. Can you all copy down? All right. Can you all please copy down equation? Sorry, the first example and the second example both. Make it fast, huh? Make it really fast. Lamai, did you all finish copying down the questions, examples? Okay, others? Give me a thumbs up if you did. All right. So, let's move on to two more examples that we are going to do during the class. And then I'm going to give you a question to try alone. My examples, because we are taking it directly. One of them I'm taking it directly from the textbook. The other one, we'll do a question from the exercise as an example. එකක් තමයි මෙන්න මේක. 3 over 2x minus 1 minus 2 over 3x plus 2 equals 1. When you get a question like this, our what our aim should be, our goal should be to convert this to a quadratic equation. එතකොට තමයි අපිට මේක simplify කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ වගේ question එකක් ඒගොල්ලෝ අහන්නේ මෙහෙමයි. So before giving the question, they give find the roots of කියලා තමයි ඒගොල්ලන් දෙන්නේ මේ equation එක. Whenever they say find the roots of, that means they are asking you to solve this as a quadratic expression or a quadratic equation. දැන් ඔයා මුලින්ම quadratic equation එකකට මේක convert කරගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ. එකපාරට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. So at the beginning you don't understand how to do this. But we can see two algebraic fractions. So what we are going to do is we are going to find the LCM. So if you take this denominator and this denominator, මේ දෙන්නගේ LCM එක මොකක්ද? 2x minus 1 3x plus 2. Here the numerator is 3. මෙතන තියෙනවා 2x minus 1. හැබැයි 3x plus 2 නැහැ. So I will multiply this by 3x plus 2. So I will multiply the numerator also by 3x plus 2. මෙයා ගත්තු 3x plus 2 තියෙනවා, but 2x minus 1 නැහැ. So I will multiply this by 2x minus 1. So I will multiply the numerator also by 2x minus 1. මේවා මතක නැත්නම් you have to revise grade 10. Algebraic fractions, this part was in grade 10. Okay? Right. So 3 multiplied by 3x plus 2 minus 2 multiplied by 2x minus 1 equals 1. So 3 times 3x can 9x. 3 times 2 is 6. Minus 2 times 2x is minus 4x. Minus 2 times minus 1 is plus 2. Divided by 2x minus 1, 3x plus 2 equals 1. Then look at the කරන්නේ, this entire denominator, I'm going to move to the other side. දැන් මෙතන මෙයා ඉන්නේ divide වෙලානේ. When I move this to the other side, it becomes multiplication. එතකොට යා 1 multiplied by 2x minus 1, 3x plus 2 වෙනවා. Right? මෙතන divide වෙලා ඉන්න කෙනාව, when I bring it to other side, it becomes a multiplication, right? Then what do we have remaining? 9x plus 6 minus 4x plus 2. 9x minus 4x is 5x. Plus 6 plus 2 is plus 8. Equals 1 multiply කියවට වැඩක් නැහැ. 1 වල කිසි value එකක් නැහැනේ. Sorry. 1 ඕනම දෙයක් 1 වලින් multiply වුණාම we get the same answer. So 1 multiplication එක වැඩක් නැහැ. Let's simplify this. 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times 2 is 4x. Minus 1 multiplied by 3x is minus 3x. Minus 1 multiplied by plus 2 is minus 2. Then look at the කරන්නේ, if we want to create a quadratic equation එක පැත්තක් අනිවාර්යෙන් 0 වෙන්නම ඕනේ. Okay, remember that. So මේ පැත්තේ දැනට අපි මෙහෙම තියමු until we simplify. Now here we have 5x plus 8. මේ පැත්තේ 6x squared plus 4x minus 3x කියන්නේ plus 1x minus 2. මම මොකද කරන්නේ 5x එහා පැත්තට ගියා. 6x squared plus x minus 2. This 5x, when I bring it to other side, it becomes minus 5x. Then this 8, when I bring it to other side, it becomes minus 8. Then මොකද වෙන්නේ? එක පැත්තක් 0 වෙනවා. Right? That is exactly what we want. Okay? So let's see. 0 equals 6x squared. Here plus x minus 5x. Plus x minus 5x is minus 4x. Minus 2 minus 8 is minus 10. So this is what we get. Up to this point, is it clear, Lamai?
Yes.
Okay, others? Others? Okay. All right. So මේ දෙනාගේ පැත්ත මාරු කරනවා. So I will write as 6x squared minus 4x minus 10. බලන්න ළමයි. This 6x squared, 4x, 10, all of these are divisible by 2, right? ඔක්කොම 2 වලින් divide වෙනවා. So මම මොකද කරන්නේ? In this equation, I'm gonna divide the left side and right side both by 2. තව simplify කරන්න ඕනේ හින්දා to further simplify. So what do I get? 6x squared divided by 2 is 3x squared. Minus 4x divided by 2 is minus 2x. Minus 10 divided by 2 is minus 5. 0 divided by 2 is 0. So this is my quadratic equation. Now the usual විදිහට මෙයාව simplify කරන්න තියෙනවා. So මෙයාව factorize කරන එක, this is something that you already know, so I'm not going to go through that again. So you should get, when you factorize this you should get 3x minus 5 and x plus 1 equals 0, right? So two brackets when multiplied become 0 means either 3x minus 5 is 0 or x plus 1 is 0. So 3x minus 5, when we bring it to the other side, it becomes plus 5. Or may patte x plus 1, when you bring it to other side, it becomes minus 1. Then here divide both sides by 3. We get x equals 5 over 3 or x equals minus 1. Now, we can convert it to a mixed number. So we get 1, 2 over 3 or x equals minus 1, like this. Is this clear to all of you? Give me a thumbs up. It's quite a lengthy question, but this is the type of questions you will be getting for the exam. Now, exercise discuss but this is the standard. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to copy this down. Even when you're copying down, hita copy karang. Hita kiyane, like not just random things, but about the question. Okay, this is how this happened, and this when multiplied by this became this. Like consciously liya. Don't just copy paste or just copyright. Right? Consciously, intentionally copy karagana etukata ulute yana thawa tika. Okay. All right. I'll set a timer for 5 minutes. Make it fast. All right, am I done copying down? Everybody done? Can I get a thumbs up if you have finished? Sakib, I'll send you a personal a message in the chat box, huh? All right, shall we do a question now? Let's do one question and we'll move on to the next method. I would say let's do first के आप एक खरब बाला 13.2 exercise 13.2 let's do I first के I exercise 13.2 first के I. All right, again for this I will give you like 5 more minutes. Okay, I'll set a timer here. Strictly stick to the time and quickly do. Make it fast. Make it faster. Were you able to find the answer yet? Do you all need like 1 or 2 more minutes? කරන්න ඉවර කරන්න thumbs up එකක් දෙන්න බලන්න. Okay. When is the question for it? I was planning to have a seminar, but I decided otherwise, and we are going to do an extra maths class. I would rather say it's like a seminar. Give me 1 second. Let me check the date. 29th, ne? Right. මොකද අපිට තව ටිකක් තියෙන හින්දා අපි 29th morning class එකක් ගමුද? Because it's the postponed day. I was anyways planning to do a class for y'all, but the only problem was I was planning to do a seminar, like a free seminar. But මට ඒක organize කරගන්න කල් මදි වුණා. So then තව චුට්ට දවසයිනේ තියෙන්නේ. So I don't think I'll be able to do that on 29th. So instead we will do a seminar, but like us, again, a class එකේ විතර අපි seminar එකක් කරමු මේ maths, right? So it's going to be either 3 or 4 hours, which means you need to prepare for it. ටිකක් prepare වෙලා මම මැදදී break එකක් එහෙම දෙනවා. අපි මේ ඒ විදිහට කරමු එක. Because I hope you understand how important it is, right? අපි ඉක්මනට ඉවර කරගන්න තරමට අපිට ලේසි. මොකද August මැද වගේ වෙද්දී අපි past paper revision එක පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ. ඒතර සමහර විට lessons කීපයක් we will have to do parallelly to the past paper revision, but we'll try to cover as much as we can before the past paper revision. Okay, it's all right. Let's discuss. Is my line still breaking? Now, okay, no? Okay, let me know if it happens again. Now we have two algebraic fractions in this equation, so we are going to get the common denominator. මේ දෙනාගේ common denominator කියන්නේ මේ දෙනාගේ LCM නේ. So LCM is x minus 1, x plus 1. Then මෙයා ගත්තොත් මෙයාට x minus 1 තියෙනවා හැබැයි x plus 1 නැහැ. So I will multiply this by x plus 1. Then I have to do the same to the numerator. So numerator also multiply by x plus 1. මෙයාට x plus 1 තියෙනවා ඒත් x minus 1 නැහැ. Sure, Sahiro. So I multiply by x minus 1. This also I'll multiply by x minus 1. So 2 multiplied by x plus 1 plus 3 multiplied by x minus 1. So when to the other side, here it's divided. When you take it to the other side, it becomes multiplication. So 1 ගෙන් කිසි අවුලක් නැහැ. So this is what we get. On this side, we have 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times minus 1 is minus 3. So 2x plus 3x is 5x. Plus 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Please excuse me. All right. So, me පැත්ත ගත්තොත් x times x is x squared minus 1 times x is minus x. X times plus 1x is plus x minus 1 times minus 1 times plus 1 is minus 1 squared. All right. So, we have plus x minus x cancel වෙනවා. Here we have sorry for unmute sorry mute ළමයි just getting some sneezes. X squared minus 1 squared is 1ම තමයි. ඊළඟට මම මොකද කරන්නේ 5x මේ පැත්තට ගෙනිච්චාම minus 5x minus 1 මේ පැත්තට ගෙනිච්චාම plus 1 equals 0. So x squared බලන්න minus 1 plus 1 උත් cancel වෙනවා. So we have minus 5x equals 0. I will exchange the sides. X squared minus 5x may පැත්තේ 0. Now I have to factorize. When I factorize, you can see that the method in a quadratic equation, quadratic formula එකක් නෙවෙයි. Sorry, quadratic expression එකක් නෙවෙයි. When you take these two, x is common. So x squared ගෙන් x ගත්තාම 1x is remaining. Minus 5x ගෙන් x ගත්තාම we have minus 5 remaining. මෙයාව මීට වඩා factorize කරන්න බෑ. Now here there's a multiplication. No? That means this and this are multiplied and answer is 0. That means either x is 0 or x minus 5 is 0. So x is 0 or x minus 5, when you take it to other side, it becomes plus 5. This is the answer. Is this clear to all of you? Ramai, give me a thumbs up, please. Okay. So unfortunately, I'm going to wrap up the class now because I don't think I can continue to go on like this. I feel like it's like that should have now it's getting worse again. I'm very, very sorry. But we'll cover up whatever else we have. Time cover next week, we will be finishing this lesson, right? The newcomers, since it's your first day, you can let Miss Divya from the office know whether you're continuing the class or not. If you're continuing, she'll tell you what to do next, and then you can request the recordings and all that. Mark the homework. Exercise 13.2. මට මතක් කරන්නේ 13.1 එකේ second එක අපි තාම correct කරේ නැහැ. ඒකත් මතක් කරන්න. Exercise 13.2. Mark. Excuse me. First එකේ J. Then 6 and 7. Do these questions and come next day. අහුවම ටක් ගාලා මට homework එක කියන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. Sure, Saqib. As I said, you can contact me regarding what you asked earlier. Then yes, so as I said, please do keep the Poson Poe Day morning free. I'm sorry for putting a class on a holiday, but you understand the urgency of it. You understand the need for it, right? Ekhinda a time kindly allocate for the class. And I think we might be able to do a lot during that time. 4 hours කියන්නේ පොඩි වෙලාවක් නෙවෙයි ටික ලොකු වෙලාවක්, right? So yeah, that's all. So until we meet next week, 22nd June, have a great week and good night, Lamai. Thank you very much. Thank you for being patient with me today with everything going on with my sickness. Yeah, let's catch each other next week. Good night. Thank you so much, researcher. Good night.